Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Well, here it is. It's come down to this. Have you ever just wanted to ask Spirit, what the fuck? What is going on? I've done everything Mary Elizabeth has said. I followed the guidance, and things are still gone tits up, so I don't know what is happening. And Spirit goes, well, if you did everything that Mary said and put in there a little bit of divine timing and put in a little bit of not trying to control everything and sprinkled in a little bit of the what's, the where's, the when's, the why's, the how's shouldn't concern you, and shook a little bit in there of not giving a rat's ass what other people think or what other people say or how other people trigger you and make you feel, then perhaps you would be a little bit more further than you are, and we wouldn't be asking me, what the fuck? So, here we are. So, choose your pile. The W, the T, or the F. We're going to sit it here for a few moments, let everybody tap in. And while you guys are doing that, I will say please take a moment to share. Please take a moment to subscribe. Please take a moment to hit the notification button. Please take a moment to drop some comments in the comments section. Please take a moment to watch a few more videos. Please take a moment to contemplate the words that are coming from this reading. Know and understand that this is all free will. Know and understand that I have no control over anything that happens. If you do or you don't, I'm the messenger here, and that's a fact. So, yeah, let's move into the beginning of this reading, shall we? So we'll start off with the W. What is going on, Spirit? What is going on? Let's find out. Okay, beautiful. Here we are, the W. That's what you've chosen. We're going to start off with the Oracle. Let's see, what is this? We're going to start off with the Sacred Forest Oracle. We have happiness. We have protection. We have purity. We have strength. And we have flow. So, truly, darling, what I want to say about this is you are not giving yourself the time and the patience and strength to find the happiness and the flow that you're looking for. You're not. You're putting yourself back in same situations that have gotten you stuck, right? It's like this repetitive pattern. So for a moment you're happy, you're going with the flow, you're feeling good, you've tapped in, you're turned on to your strength, and there's all of these great things happening around you, and then something kind of you gravitate back to the shit. You gravitate back to the negative energy. You gravitate back to the uncertainty. And here Spirit is saying, look, babe, all you got to do is stay in that attitude of gratitude. All you got to do is stay in that mindset of happiness and purity and the flow. All you got to do is protect yourself from the shit that keeps drawing you back into its little world, right? All you got to do is just say no. All you got to do is just step back. All you got to do is cut the cords of these people who are pulling you back into situations, or pulling you back into things that aren't conducive to your happiness or growth, because you have all of this beauty around you, right? You have all of this wonderfulness around you, right? We have someone who is the thinking man is someone who is very smart, someone who is spiritual smart, someone who is educated, someone who I feel knows your worth and who wants to put you back into a time of feeling good about yourself, of feeling happy about yourself, of allowing yourself to kind of go with the flow. But there's a resistance here, and that resistance, I feel, comes from you. So even though there's all this greatness, there's something that has happened in your past to where you feel you don't deserve it. There's something that happened in your past that you don't think you deserve the abundance, the happiness, the flow, the sitting in a space of beauty and imagination and creativity and manifestation and visualization and excitement and love and gratitude. Something hurt you so horribly bad that you forgot all about the power you truly have to create the life you truly desire, right? And because the second chakra came out, because it's all about sensuality and sexuality and creativity, I'm going along the lines here of perhaps maybe you were in some way abused, and that just took everything out of you, right? And now that you have these opportunities to go with the flow, to get into this mindset of happiness and love and strength and purity, there's just something within your mindset that won't allow that to happen. So there's this protector, this spiritual guru, this person who's coming forward who wants to help you get through this and help you focus on what's on the other side. So there is a time of forgiveness, right? There's a time of empowerment. There's a time for you to start forgiving yourself. There's a time for you to start empowering yourself. There's a time for you to start recognizing and realizing the power within. There's a time for you to start recognizing and realizing that this past event is not you. This isn't you. This is a moment in time that has happened in your life, but it is not you. So protecting yourself and protecting your energy and protecting that flow from, and I feel it's from the thoughts in your head, because I don't feel that those people or that person is around anymore. It's just the memory you have of the act, the memory you have of what happened, the memory you had of being violated or being hurt or being abused or being in this pain that doesn't allow you to go forward. And for some reason, I feel like you think that you deserve it, right? You feel as if you deserve to carry on or to carry the burden of all of this unnecessary shit. And so I feel like what Spirit is saying to you is that there's this time of forgiveness and empowerment, right? There's this time of letting this go and stepping into the flow and stepping into this moment of happiness and protecting yourself from the energies that you allow to possess or take over, that then takes you back to this moment in time to where you feel unworthy or undeserving of all of the great things out there for you. There's spirit guides all around you, and they want to help you move into this time of transformation, but you have to be a part of this. You have to be a part of this process. You have to be a part of this this change. So you're being guided to look at this situation differently, to look at it differently. What can you change? How can you get out of this mindset of pain and hurt and evasiveness and destruction and step into a time of forgiveness and empowerment? Step into this time of transformation and happiness and protecting yourself from the voices within that's saying you don't deserve it, right? You brought this on yourself. You don't deserve it. You're not worthy. You're undeserving. You're tainted. You're, whatever it is that those little voice inside of you says. So perhaps something was taken away from you right? Perhaps you think that there are those around you who are trying to take or manipulate you, and that couldn't be further from the truth, my love, because you're stepping into this time of transformational energy. You're stepping into this time of one chapter closing. You're stepping into this time of learning how to love yourself again, how to empower yourself, how to forgive yourself. You have spirit guides all around you that want nothing more than to help you move from this time of destruction into this time of transformation. You're being guided to take a step back and to find ways to love yourself that helps you empower yourself. Find ways to love yourself that helps you empower yourself. Use your imagination. Get back into that world of fantasy and fun and happiness. You have so much out there for you that you are denying yourself. You are denying yourself because you think that whatever this is that has happened to you is your fault. You think that whatever this is that has happened to you, you don't deserve the happiness and the transformation that is around you. So it's up to you to work in correlation with spirit to bring about this change, this transformation. Don't ignore the open door before you. Forgive yourself, empower yourself, and move forward. Know that you're divinely guided and loved, and know that I love you. And until next time, take care of you. Bye. Okay, if you have chosen the letter T from what the, here we are. So let's see what Spirit has to say for you or to you. So we have gratitude, we have love, we have transmutation, and we have family. So I feel that there's a change in the family dynamics, a change in how you resonate or relate to your family, a change of, it's like this feeling of defeat, but then there's this feeling of coming back around and everything working itself out. This feeling of defeat, and then there's this feeling of someone working on themselves and rising out of the fire like a phoenix and into a time of gratitude and love. And the family couldn't be more, oh, God dang it, you know what? Number one, W. If you're watching this, go and watch pile 1, letter W. God, this fits in so good with that. This is like the next chapter of the story. I wouldn't be surprised if you've chose W and T. Yeah. So this is about you coming back. You deciding to take control, to take charge. You deciding to love yourself. You deciding to be in an attitude of gratitude. You deciding to step away from the pain and the hurt and the anger and the stories that you told others that were you but weren't you. This is you. This is you. The pain, the hurt, the anger, the judgment, the ridicule, the criticism, the feelings of unworthiness, undeserving, that's not you. That's not you. This is you. The phoenix rising out of the fire is you. You are love. You are gratitude. You are victory. You are cornucopia. And you are valued. So this almost feels like a renewal, a rebirth, a transformation. So if you've, I'm serious, if you are watching this, go back and watch W. Watch pile 1. Because this is an add-on, if you will, right? So I kind of feel that you were coming from a place of hurt and pain. You're coming from a place of being deceived or abused. You're coming from a place of that story of abuse or pain or hurt and anger being your story, right? Your story. So that's how you resonated with people. That's how you got people to resonate with you, right? That's how you got people to identify with you, is that instead of you telling them how victorious you are or how grateful you are or how loving you are or how worthy you are or how valued you are or how abundant you are, you told people of how you were abused and how you were hurt, and that continued to be your story. So what you were creating around you was just this feeling of unworthiness, undeserving of pain. And then you have all of these people who have stories like yours, and when you get a vortex like that going, it's not one of success. It's one of everybody feeding off the energy of feeling unworthy of what is truly yours because of something bad that has happened to you, right? So you have to find that value within yourself. You have to find that love and that gratitude within yourself. And you have to come back. Come back from that, because that's not all of that, all of those bad things that has happened. And I said it in pile 1. That's just a story, a little minuscule part of what your life was at that time. You've evolved. You've grown. You now have to learn to forgive and release and let go. And by doing that, when you do that, you transmute, right? You then come from a place of gratitude and love. You then come from a place of victory and value. Psychic abilities, inspirations, blessings, and boundaries. So now we tap into source, we tap into spirit, we find that inspiration that allows us to move forward. We start seeing things about who we are and about the path that we lived, and now we want to change those, and we want to flip the script or break the wheel, and we want to now come from a place of victim to a place of survivor, from a place of victim to a success story, from a place of victim to finding the inspiration to use what you now have created as a blessing for others. And in return, putting boundaries so those people who only identify themselves as victims, who only identify themselves as pain and hurt and anger and resentment and chaos and drama, you're protected from that energy, and now you can tell your story in a different way that doesn't resonate or relate to being and labeling yourself a victim, right? And when you do that, people are going to want to know why. Why? Why? People are going to want you to constantly defend how quickly you've changed yourself, how quickly you no longer resonate with them. And you tell them, I don't want to spend the rest of my life giving somebody else the power to label me as a victim. And I am not a victim. I'm a survivor. I've come out of the ashes like a phoenix. I now sit in a place of gratitude. I sit in a place of love. I want to connect with my family. I want to connect with other people around me. I want to be that inspiration for somebody else. I want to bring blessings into somebody else's life. I want to be victorious. I want to have everything that is in my beautiful, wonderful vortex, and I can't do that vibrating from a vibration of victim. I can't do that from vibrating of a vibration of pain or hurt or anger or resentment or fill in the blanks. I have to find my value, and I have to find what allows me to tap into or inspires me to tap into that vortex of cornucopia, of victory, of abundance. And it's not from this low vibrational place. And then when that happens, you find cornucopia. You find that things start working on your behalf and that people start helping. Look, we have the door to value. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have cornucopia, inspiration. We have people coming in to help. And then you come in from a place of peace and prosperity and creativity and passion, and you're spreading your wings and you're flying, and you're no longer in that low vibrational energy. You are now soaring. You are now using your psychic abilities. You are now tapping into what makes you you, as opposed to the labels that were put on you or the labels that you put on yourself. You're no longer giving somebody else your power. You're the phoenix rising out of the fire. They no longer have an effect on your life. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You want to evolve. You want to change. You want to soar. You want to make a difference. You want to be that difference. And why you want to do that is no one's fucking business. No one's business. No one's business. You love you. You do what you got to do for you. You allow those people who want to help you to come in and help you. Find that value, find that abundance, find that cornucopia, find that happiness for your family, that love, that abundance of joy. And abundance just isn't about the money. It's abundance of blessings, an abundance of victory, a cornucopia of love and gratitude, of blessings, of beauty, of brilliance. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to do that. Get out. No way. You're not going to spend your time, all of these blessings and wonderful things you got going on for you. You're not going to spend all of your time standing up on a hill trying to protect, your energy from people who want to bring you down. Fuck them. Screw that. You're going to take that and you're going to put yourself out there around people who vibrate on an energy level that you do. You're going to put yourself out there with people who resonate with those psychic abilities and the blessings and where you see yourself now. That inspiration, that victory, that peace, that power, that strength, that passion. You've had it in you all along. No one can take that from you. No one can take that from you unless you give it, unless you allow them to take that from you. And look at this beautiful full moon, using your intuition, understanding and knowing that what I'm saying is what you've known all along. That your connection to source. And here's the thing. When you come at life with those low vibrational energies, it's like you put a cap on your relationship with spirit. So all those psychic abilities that everybody says that you have, you don't see them, so you think it's bullshit. But the moment you get out of that victim mentality, and the moment you start raising your vibrations, and the moment you start allowing divine timing to happen, and the moment you stop trying to control everything, is the moment that you rise out of that fire like a phoenix. And that's the moment you start realizing, yeah, all this time, I was this beautiful, powerful, spiritual being, and just allowed everybody else to take that power and have that control, but not anymore, because now I know. And now I'm in an attitude of gratitude, in a place of love, in a place of inspiration and blessings. And I am protecting myself from the people who think that I owe them an explanation. No way. Not even close. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Know that you are deserving of all of this and more, and know that you can have it by releasing what has been holding you back and releasing the titles you have placed on yourself, the boundaries you have placed on yourself. Step into your divine gifts. Step into your divine power. Rise out of that fire like a phoenix and soar. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And know that I love you, I appreciate you, and I see your value. And until next time, bye. And here we are. Last but not least, letter F. Ah, look at that. All right, so let's see what you have going on. So we have prosperity, we have focus, we have healing, and we have acceptance. So this is just what this is. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Accept that you are a powerful being. Accept that you are this beautiful, powerful, energetic, spiritual being that with focus has the opportunity to bring about so many great things in your life. You're clouded. You're clouded. You're clouded. You don't see the healing that needs to be done, and you don't see the potential of prosperity and abundance in so many ways that is being offered to you, right? Healing is a form of prosperity. Healing is a form of abundance, because when you're allowing yourself to heal, you're allowing all that is waiting for you to come in. So you're being guided to step into this beautiful bear spirit strength and to accept that things need to be changed in order for things to get better. And you need to focus on that change. And you need to focus on accepting that there is change that needs to be had. And you need to understand that when we start focusing on the healing that needs to be done and accepting that, yes, the healing needs to be done, then that's when great things start to happen. Accepting that there are people in your life that you need to let go. Accepting that there are people in your life that are not conducive to your happiness or growth. Accepting that there are situations in your life that you keep going back to that you need to release. Accepting that there are situations in your life that you're trying to control and you have no control over it, and you're so unfocused that you don't see it. Accepting that there are things going on behind the scenes that you don't want to see because you would have to admit that you have been blind to it. So we need to recognize and realize and start healing from that, because you're not even certain if you want to see what's happening and what's going on. You know that something is. You know that there is deceit, betrayal, hurt, anger. You know that there is something happening. You know there is something happening. You can feel it intuitively. You can see it. Your navigational spiritual beacon system is going off like crazy. And for some reason, you don't want to believe that this is true. You don't want to believe that there's someone in your life that is doing what they know will hurt you. It almost feels like there is a significant other or a relationship involved here. And there was someone who posted the other day, I have proof that my boyfriend's cheating on me. Will I find more proof? I'm like, what more proof do you need? You already have proof. What do you need to catch him in the act? Do you need to find panties laying around? I mean, if you know and you feel, if you know and you find the proof, do you really have to ask for more? If you know that someone is being deceitful, if you know that someone is being hurtful, and you know that, I mean, yeah, I get it. You don't want to face the fact that someone has hurt you. You don't want to be heartbroken over the deceit and pain. You don't want to think that this person is capable of doing what they did. You don't want to accept that. Got it. However, are you really willing to live with this deceit and heartbreak and pain and uncertainty and resentment that over time that will build up and build up and build up inside of you until you start thinking that you're unworthy of anything better? Oh God, please don't. No. You have to accept this. Recognize it, realize it, accept it, take it, and let it go. There should be nothing within you right now that says, I'm wavering on if I should walk away or if I should stay because they deceived me. Really? Really? Is that what you want your life to be? Is that what the type of relationship or partnership or friendship that you want to have? Someone who deceives you and you give them an okay because maybe I brought it on myself, or maybe they didn't know, or maybe that's just enabling somebody to continue to keep doing what they're doing because they know that there's no repercussions from it, right? You'll wind up with a broken heart. You'll wind up sad. They'll apologize. I won't do it again. And eventually they will. Or maybe they already have, and this is like the third, fourth, fifth time that they've done it, and you keep accepting it. You keep wavering back and forth. You keep wanting more proof, even though they've done it 4 or 5 times, and you know about all that. So I guess the ball is in your court, though. I mean, what? You can accept it, heal from it, focus on bettering yourself, or you can just continue to allow them to do what they do and hope that one day they won't do it anymore, right? But you know what's happening. You know what's going on. You know what it's all about. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. So here we go. We grieve from the broken heart, right? We reconcile with ourself. We find the beauty within ourself and allow the transformation to happen. We find the beauty within ourself and allow the transformation to happen. Allow the healing and the transformation to happen. We grieve. Okay, well, first of all, we accept. We let go. We reconcile. We heal. We focus on finding the beauty within. And we step into a time of prosperity and abundance. And prosperity is more than financial. Prosperity of love. Prosperity of healing. Prosperity of an abundance of joy, happiness, which is a lot better than sitting in a position of allowing somebody to break your heart constantly because of why? Why? They're good in bed? They're that good that you're going to allow them to continue to hurt you? Are they that talentedly manipulative that they constantly talk their way into you allowing them to break your heart and to hurt you? A lot of transformational energy here and here. A lot of healing energy here and here. You need to take control of this. You need to walk away from this. You need to face this. You need to reconcile with yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing this to continue. Forgive, release, let go, grieve, accept, heal, focus. You know that there is something happening. You're not naive. You're not ignorant to the situation. You're not naive. You're not blind. The reason why you're all tied up about making decisions on what you should do is that you don't want to believe that they could do it. Or you don't want to believe that they could do it again. Well, here we are. Here we are. So your luck is changing. Doors are opening. Doors are closing. You have this opportunity to step into a time of emotional abundance, just like I said. Just like I said right here. This prosperity of love. So here you are, standing in your power, looking toward the future, stepping into a time of creativity and growth and passion, walking away from this deceit, this heartache, recognizing it, thanking Spirit for showing it to you again, connecting to Source. Source, what's going on? Source says, well, you asked what the fuck, and here we are. This is what the fuck. What the fuck is that you need to stop wavering on this. You need to understand that this person will continue to do what you're allowing them to do as long as they will do it. As long as you will allow them to do it, and you're allowing them to do it. So accept the reality of what this is, and you know what it is. Walk away, grieve if you gotta. Go through the healing process. Focus on being a better you. Focus on finding your true self, finding the beauty within. Focus on loving yourself. Focus on reconciling with self. And then step into your power and do what you need to do for you. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. I wish you the best of luck. Open your eyes. Use your intuition. Listen to Spirit. They're so very much trying to guide you here. But you're blind to what's happening because you want to be. You have the proof. You don't need any more. If this is a love relationship, a partnership in work, you keep allowing it to happen, it will. You nip it in the bud and get them out of your life. Raise your vibration enough to go protect yourself. Surround yourself with healing light. Surround yourself with people who love you, who want to protect you. This isn't it. Stop being simple-minded and closed off to what you have to do. It's a time of reckoning, a time of healing, a time of focus, a time of finding yourself again and finding what you're truly worth. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. I wish you luck. I do. Sending you so much love and strength. Until next time.